guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic. And that is what we are going to do right now, because we are going to build a diamond house today right in the jungle, so let's do this. But I am a fast builder, so everything should be good to go and we should still be safe before the night falls. But I think this is going to be our vacation house, because I do really need a safe vacation house for personal reasons. Oh, but do not forget about the floor, because otherwise the creepers will still blow up and they could make a tunnel underneath and we would still not be safe. And the trolls can lay some TNT down and we should still be safe, because they would not dig a tunnel because they are trolls, and trolls do not have anything better to do than to lay down TNT and ignite it, or to pour a bucket of lava on top of your diamond house and your diamond house would then burn down. But we are not going to dig down anymore, we are just going to lay obsidian on top of this tree and it should still be safe. I mean, it is a lot of obsidian that you need to gather with your pickaxe if you are going to build this in survival. And it is also going to require you a lot, and I mean a lot of spiderwebs. Because spiderwebs are pretty troll proof, even though you can just chop them down with a sword really quickly, but still it helps a lot. But let me tell you a story about a spider named Jeff that lived in between the two walls in a diamond house that was also made out of obsidian, just like this diamond house. There was no roof on that particular diamond house, so the spider was climbing on top of the outer wall and got stuck in some spiderwebs that were not actually made by a spider, but they were just laid down by a human that was called Diamond House. And the spider named Jeff did not like human Diamond House, so he wanted to terrorize his nemesis human. He decided he could do the best by going in between the walls, and because there was no roof he did just do that. He lived in between the walls for a couple of days, but he struggled to get food because you know he lived in a wall, so there is not much food. But lucky for him, the way he got in was the way he could get out, and because he could get out like that he can get food on the outside. With your head with a smile, which is not really that nice, but at least you respawn right here, so you don't really have to worry about like doing anything else like what we had to go through in the school, which you can just do without skill, and it is just knowing what to do in that school. Wait, what is this then? Avoid the playground bullies? Where are these bullies then? Oh, here is just one. Oh no, it is Matt and Jack. What are they going to do? Oh, they are pretty aggressive right here. They just killed me for no actual reason. Why did they do that then? I am not sure, but this time let's just avoid them, and then they don't have any reason to like to knock me out or something. But at the moment that is pretty hard, so he catched some cows and stuff and he got a lot of food like that, so that was nice for Jeff, and Jeff was very happy about that because food is happiness. And Jeff was getting a bit chubby, but Jeff did not care because all he did was sat there in between those two walls and eat. The only exercise that Jeff got was getting the exercise from hunting in a diamond house, and he hunted not only cows, but in the first stage of his experience of living between the walls he only did eat cow because a lot of cows lived nearby, but he did not want to eat beef anymore. His stomach craved for some other food, because if you only eat one thing for the rest of your life it would get really boring diamond house, but on the other hand you would know how to cook it very well, so that is nice. But he hunted some sheeps, because why have abs when you can have kebabs? But the kebab did not fill his stomach enough because it was just some sheep. But Jeff was not happy because Jeff did not like the kebabs and it made him sad. There was also no McDonald's because it was Minecraft, and his roommate Diamond House did not cook very well. Diamond House did not have a clue that a spider was living there, because who in the right mind would suspect that? But the spider found out that if he hunted at night he could eat some zombies and other mobs, and he thought that was pretty rad because he liked to kill bad guys. He was really happy because he made the world a better place, and not many people like to make the world a better place, and those people are only busy with bettering their own life because that is what is important to them. But now those people still don't have anything, and Jeff did, so Jeff was happy because he at least tried to better the world. But Jeff did not yet fulfill his duty to fill his belly, and because of that he was still sad. But Diamond House was also sad, so they were both sad because they both did not have a good love life, because they did not have a love, neither of them, so they were sad like I already said 100 times. But Jeff was still in the walls, and Jeff did not love his life, so he decided to love someone else. But Diamond House was hungry as well, and Diamond House did not have an oven. The poor suds. So one day Jeff decided to confront Diamond House because they were both hungry, but Diamond House had meat and Jeff did not have meat, but Jeff knew how to cook and he even had a little oven in his spiderweb fort. But yeah, Diamond House had meat and Jeff an oven, so Jeff convinced Diamond House to let him cook the meat. Well, Diamond House was pretty impressed because I don't think anyone has ever seen a spider cook. But it was actually a really delicious meal, and I say that pretty funny. Delicious, haha, I knew that I would say it like that. Man, now I am getting hungry, and I am hungry just like Diamond House. Maybe I have a spider in the wall, I do not know, but it would be really cool, and I would call that spider Jeff as well, and he would be my personal cook because spiders cook delicious meals as Jeff did. But yeah, Diamond House had some pig meat in his possession, and Jeff made a nice meal, and Jeff cooked it good, and Diamond House was finally happy, and Jeff was having a good time as well. Even though they were human and spider, they had some tea as well, and they were having such a good time that they danced with each other. But I did not yet tell you how Jeff cooked with his special method, did I? No, because I was not yet done with my story, and I already started talking about something else because I get distracted pretty quickly. But anyways, fudge that entire story. What do you all think about this masterpiece with all of this lava? And the thing is that I am not done placing lava for a long time because this is like the spider webs, the liquid lava I mean by the spider webs. And these lava blocks are just for nice reasons, and that we have maximum level of security. This is like a prison because this level of security is only found in prisons, but prisons have barbed wire because prisons like barbed wire so much. But what I am curious about is why don't they just use lava, man, like it is 2000. But anyways, fudge that entire story. What do you all think about this masterpiece with all of this lava? And the thing is that I am not done placing lava for a long time because this is like the spider webs, the liquid lava I mean by the spider webs. Diamond House and these lava blocks are just for nice reasons, and that we have maximum level of security. This is like a prison because this level of security is only found in prisons, but prisons have barbed wire because prisons like barbed wire so much. But what I am curious about is why don't they just use lava, man, like it is 2017, like just use lava, man, because convicts cannot escape through lava because that would literally burn them because it is lava, and lava is pretty darn overpowered. But let's keep on expanding with this lava because lava is, yes, it is really overpowered. If you use your mind, you don't even need to make walls, because if you make an island high up in the sky and you let lava fall down and water as well, it will make a cobblestone wall in Diamond House. Then you don't have to spend money on the people that build walls. Was nice. Out here it is kind of cold and I don't know what to do, but it really feels like I am dreaming. Like this is unreal. Look at the shadows as well. They look mad good. The caves are just kind of normal, but they could make everything realistic. Well, they could, but they didn't. But the water compensates for that, and the water is really good, so I don't think that any other biome would look better than like the water. But talking about dreaming, I had this crazy dream yesterday. And I am not sure if it was actually yesterday, but I had this crazy dream where I was just at my house, yeah. And like this huge bird came to my house and I kinda befriended it, and that was all nice and stuff. Diamond House, and it was like cool because the people that I lived with were cool with me having a bird as a friend that would basically just live with me and the group, and we were having some good times and stuff. But then one day this guy came over, which I didn't really like, but my friends liked that guy, and then all of a sudden this bird that I befriended that I didn't even give a name. Wait, hold up, let's call him something along the lines of like Harold or something. Yeah, from now on it is Harold the bird, and he was a darn cool bird. But anyways, wait, hold up, I have to mention how good the lighting from a torch looks, and when you swing your sword, the thing that comes after the sword, that looks really nice. Wait, where was I with my bird story? I am not even sure anymore. Wait, yeah, I am. What am I talking about? Well, anyways, you might have forgotten where we were. Let me continue. So, this guy came over, which my friend liked, but I didn't really like him, and my friend knew that I didn't like him. I wasn't like rude to him ever in my life, but I think he did have that feeling that I didn't really like him. And all of a sudden we were sitting in my yard and we were having a good time, and like after an hour I started to get pretty angry thanks to that guy. But I kept my anger in me and I just basically did as if everything was normal. But then when he said something, I can't even remember what, but he said something that was like super cringe, and I already didn't like him, so it was just something that I wanted to punch him for. But luckily, I didn't have to, because all of a sudden my bird named Harold came out of the Diamond House chimney where he lived, and he just took off right to that guy his face and just lifted him up with his strong Harold paws. If the feet from a bird are called paws, or are those considered claws? I don't know, but I think those are claws, so let's just keep it at claws. But anyways, he lifted the guy up, which I didn't like, and he presumably didn't like him either, so he just lifted him up and he flew away. I didn't see Harold for 2 entire days, and I don't know where that guy went. Maybe he took him to Mexico or something like overseas, and then he just kind of dropped the guy there and he was now officially a Mexican, and it would become really hard for him to become a United States citizen or something like that. I don't really know what he would do afterwards. But the weird part of that all was like, well, that was pretty weird as well. You don't see a bird lifting a human like daily or something, Diamond House. But the crazy part was that we all just looked at the bird and we didn't really care. It was like it was normal, and Harold was basically just a kidnapping bird. And we all just stood there next to the table. We were watching for a couple of seconds, and when we couldn't see the bird anymore, which name is Harold, we all just continued with what we were doing and we just ignored that something like that crazy thing just happened. And it was even like it literally no one cared about that annoying guy. But then like I went on a cruise with those people that I also shared that moment with, and it was like it was a normal thing for us. But we just kind of chilled at the cruise ship and we were enjoying ourselves, and like we were at this cruise and it was a dead end and no one cared because we all got out, and all of a sudden we were on a beach and the beach was nice and it was really warm there and it was kind of a nice temperature. It was warm but not too warm. You probably know what I am talking about. Sometimes you feel like you are melting, and that could be nice if you have some water to jump in, but we didn't have any swimming place in the area, only like really poopy swimming pools, and those are all not nice, and it was just chill because someone had a swimming pool in their backyard and that thing was amazing. Wait, no, I was talking about some dream. Well, no, I won't talk about that again. And I am going to talk about the weather right now. But wait, let me know down below what the hottest temperature of today where all of you guys live at. And maybe it was really nice weather today, but I am pretty sure that over the entire world that there is like more than 80 degrees and like 30 for the European guys or those guys that have the Celsius, and I rate you guys for that. But it is like warm, Diamond House, wherever you are, and I am really craving for a donut right now. I am not entirely sure why, but I really want a donut right now. And that would be amazing if something like that would happen, and if like someone would bring me a donut right now. That would be really kind of you, and I would befriend you and I would add you in my phone and I would call you donut friend, and we would get donuts all the time at some shop that would be near our houses, and we would always sit on a bench outside of that store, and not like next to the store but a couple of 100 feet away from the shop. And when we are chilling on that bench, then we would see all kinds of things because that bench is placed at a roundabout and you can see a lot of cars on roundabouts, and that is really nice, and you can see a lot of cars there and that is nice, yes. But now we are making like a marina here, so all the people that own boats and those people could like come here and they could lay their boat here, and then they would like park their boats and then they could come and go whenever they would want. Or we just keep it as a bridge because we don't really need some marina where all of that would take place. We just need a little bridge so we don't get wet anymore when we cross the bridge all of the times, and then we would not be soaking wet, and then we would just be chill, and if it is warm then we could jump off the bridge, and the bridge is not that high, so that is really nice. But we do need ourselves some house because it is getting dark and I don't like darkness, but the mobs do and I don't, but that is okay because the mobs have to do something to keep themselves alive. They don't really sleep that much, but humans need to sleep, and this is a realistic shader, so we need to sleep, and if we don't sleep then we would get really tired, and that is not nice. Wait, have any of you guys ever have seen an Ushanka in their lives? Well, let me tell you what that magical word is. That is a hat that the Russians wear, and that is really comfortable and it is really warm, but those things are like really amazing, and I would like to do a lot of things to get one of those things, and that would be really nice. And when I got something like that, then I would even wear it in the summer because those things are fudging amazing. Like, have you seen a thing like that? Well, if you haven't googled it like right now, that is like really important to this world. You really need to like own an Ushanka because those things are the stuff, and if you have not even seen one of them in your life then you are really missing out on something. I had not seen any of them since I was like 7, and when I saw an Ushanka the first time in my life I was absolutely shocked. That was the best moment of my life for sure. Wait, have you googled Ushanka now? Well, if you haven't, pause this video, press the new tab, go to Google and search for it. After you did, come back here and listen up. There is one more thing I want to tell you before you people leave. Sub Squad is now fully effective, so everywhere you go keep promoting that name Sub Squad, because one day we will be the biggest in the world of Minecraft. Well, that is what I am hoping for. When we are the biggest, then phase 2 comes up. We will go and capture the whole world of Minecraft. Of course, everyone that wants to join will come in my army, but for the rest they will have to be captured, so keep that in mind. But people, it is time to say goodbye. But don't worry, I will be back soon with a new video. The diamond house was a huge success, but the next video will be even better, so for now I say goodbye.